everybody, this is just Jennifer at Revolved. Wanted to pop on here and actually talk to you about a video that I shared yesterday in regards to housing prices and how they have changed over the last 5 years, specifically here in Huntsville. The reason I wanted to elaborate is because today they actually released an article talking about the fact that Huntsville was ranked as the #2 best place for career opportunities. So I know there's a lot of people that has been thinking about holding off on buying a home because of interest rates changing, a little apprehensive. So I just wanted to elaborate on the video that I did share yesterday. And then we'll get back to the article in just a moment. But before we get to the article, I wanted to talk about how home prices have changed since the 1950s. And as I share this information with you, I want you to remember the best plan is to not wait to buy real estate, but to buy real estate and wait. Because property values have gone up and down over the years, but when they do bounce back, they always come back at a higher price. And so I wanted to share this information with you. Let's start with the median home prices in the United States since 1950. In 1950, the average home price was $7,500. 10 years later, the average home price was $12,600. So you can see in that 10-year span, there was an increase. From 1960 to 1970, again, there was an increase to $17,000. A little bit of a jump there again in that 10-year time span. From 1970 to 1980, from an average home price of $17,000, in 1980, the average home price was $47,000. So in 10 years, it jumped $30,000. That was the biggest increase during that 10-year time span from 1950 to 1980. From 1980 to 1990, we see a jump to $83,000 for the average home price. From 1990 to 2000, we see a jump of $100,000, with the average home price being $109,000 at the start of 2000. And 10 years later, 2010, we see a jump to $226,000. That is more than a $100,000 increase in that 10-year increment. We all know what happened back in 2008. So think about the difference. Look at that jump there. So from 2010, with a median home price of $226,000, to 2020, we have a median home price of $390,000. And of course, we all know that we have been seeing a huge boom over the last few years. It has definitely been a seller's market. So I wanted to share that information with you. Yesterday, I posted a video that shared how home prices have changed here in the Huntsville area over the last 5 years. So let's see how they relate to the national average. In 2017, here in the Huntsville area, the average price for a home was $215,618. The next year, in 2018, the average price was $231,458. 2019, we see a $10,000 bump to $241,958. In 2020, we see that jump to $273,154. And then finally, in 2021, we see the average home price here in the Huntsville area with the average home price of $393,321. So in 1 year, we see a jump of $120,000. Very similar to what the national average was showing us. I did share those last 5 years in the video that I posted yesterday, but I wanted you to have the ability to compare it to the national average. Now then, what does that mean for you as a buyer? That means don't wait. Don't let interest rates scare you. Interest rates might be a little bit higher right now, but as I mentioned, home values, they go up and down. Interest rates go up and down. So it is definitely always a good time to buy if you can get into the right home. And I think now we're starting to see a shift. So if you're looking to buy, now is probably the best time for you to do that. As far as relocating and buying, as I mentioned, a report came out today saying that, well, actually last week, that Huntsville was the #2 ranked city as being the best place for career opportunities. Now, why is that? They looked at our employment rate. They looked at 1 year change in total employment. They looked at median earnings, income growth over the life expectancy of the career. They also looked at 2-year earnings change, and they looked at the annual median housing cost. That goes back to the data that I just reviewed with you over the 5-year span for us, and also job diversity. We already know that back in May, Huntsville was named as the #1 city to live by U.S. News and World Reports. So if you're looking for a place to live, if you're looking to relocate, looking for a new career, looking to invest your money and find the perfect home, Huntsville and the surrounding areas are definitely the right place for you to do that. So please keep that in mind. And also remember, don't let it scare you if housing prices drop just a little bit. As the data shows, it might drop a little bit, but when it comes back even higher. If you would like to discuss this information or discuss the possibility of finding you your perfect home for this area, please give me a call, or you can text me at 256-783-8001. Again, I'm Jennifer Gray with Revolved Realty. And if you would like to get notified of other videos similar to this, because again, I'm here not only as a realtor, I'm here to educate you on various topics and to share certain aspects of my life. Please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great evening.